Alright, Schlockmeister fans, from the 8-disc PAL DVD Ingrid Steger Gold Collection, we're going to watch something called Calendar Girls. Let's check it out. Our movie starts with this disclaimer.
Free of charge on presenting your ticket stub. Oxygen masks are available. So
This is Zelda Rubinstein as Mom, and the snail, and her son John, played by Michael Lerner. He has birds.
John, one of the snails has gotten out. Could you come and put him back with the others?
Okay, I'm coming, Mother.
Give him to me, John.
They have a weird relationship.
Oh, you did a good job, John. John is a good boy. You mustn't run off like.
Yeah, this is some cringy eye surgery. John works as an ophthalmologist helper, I guess. He helps people get contact lenses, that sort of thing.
Really suffer. But you will. Just wait. You'll be sorry.
Mommy tries to hypnotize John. Well, she doesn't try, she succeeds. Why does she do this?
Think of the center floor. Push the button. 19th floor. 18th floor. 17th floor.
She sends him out to a house to a customer that he was helping earlier today who was really mad at him.
There's been a terrible mistake. Miss Robinson took the wrong pair of contact lenses.
She's not happy to see him.
I brought the right pair with me. I'd be glad to put them in for you right now if you don't mind.
No, not now. I don't know what you're talking about.
She eventually agrees to let him, and then he kills her. Remember, he's under his mom's hypnotic spell here. When hubby goes to check on her, and that ends up in his death as well. Kind of brutal. Then about 22 minutes into the film, we realize we're actually watching a movie. There are people watching a movie of what we were just seeing. He's collecting eyes, by the way.
It's only a movie. Oh, those eyes. All this blood is making me dizzy.
This girl, Patty, is having a problem with the movie. She's scared.
From the hospital. From now on, all the eyes of the city will be ours. All the eyes of the city will be ours. Come closer. Good. Very good. Follow the light.
That's Patty. All the hypnotic stuff in the movie is actually affecting Patty as well. Then the movie within the movie, John enters a movie theater. That's the Lost World, where he promptly starts killing the patrons and collecting their eyes.
If you want to stay, you stay. I'm leaving.
She goes to the bathroom and is still freaked out. The wife of one of the victims comes back with popcorn and doesn't realize her husband is dead. Better kill her too, though.
This picture by
Meanwhile, in the lobby of the
many times
theater, a serial killer has come in. So now we have a serial killer in the movie, and the people watching the movie have a serial killer in their theater. So then the stuff in the movie
Anyone there?
kind of mimics the stuff that's happening in real life in the movie theater to people watching the movie.
Is there anybody in here?
Killer in the bathroom in the movie, killer in the bathroom in the theater. Patty's friend Linda hiding in a stall. Linda eventually gets out and seeks help.
Oh, thank God I found someone. Please, you have to help me.
Excuse me?
My friend's in the theater. There's a murderer in there. I saw him. He's...
I'm gonna kill you, you bastard.
In the movie within the movie, we get some panic because the eyeless corpses are being found.
Leave this instant. I demand you leave the theater.
Stepped on the snail, the birds are going nuts.
Give me your knife.
Things in the movie again are mimicking what's on the screen.
She's coming to take me home.
Kidnapping on the screen, kidnapping in the theater.
Mother, please take me back. I want to go home. You bastard! You took my mother away from me! Why? Why? How did you do it?
Wait a minute. Drop
The killer dead. Patty's able to escape the theater. Reunite Linda.
Oh, I was so scared. I couldn't see you.
And in a couple of days, she
But wait, was it not real?
was quite a shock. I think she'd be better off staying here. As I told you, it was all in her imagination, even though for her it was quite real.
But then Linda gets attacked.
See you tomorrow.
And guess who the attacker was? And as our film ends, the credits roll, we see that there were people in the theater watching this whole thing. So it's a movie within a movie within a movie that we are watching right now. All right, let's talk about this movie, Anguish. Anguish is a movie that I think I either rented or copied, or I ended up taping it off a cable probably around 1989 or so. It's been a long time. I've seen it, I think, maybe one other time since then. I always talked about how much I like this movie, and I think it still stands up. You got basically a movie within a movie, possibly within a movie. We start off, we see this Zelda Rubinstein from Poltergeist. By the way, she was only 49 years old in Poltergeist. Can you believe that? But anyway, her son is Michael Lerner, and he's diabetic, and he's got some problems. He works at a ophthalmologist's office as a helper or something. I don't know. But anyway, his mother, for reasons I don't really know, hypnotizes her son and sends him out to be a serial killer. He kills people and takes their eyes. Now, he's losing his eyesight, I guess, from diabetes. I guess I read that IMDb, but I didn't really catch that in the film, but maybe I missed it. I don't know. But anyway, that's what she's doing. She sends him out and he kills people under this hypnotic spell. Now, 20 minutes into it, we confirm that this movie is actually not the movie. We're seeing the movie portrayed in a theater on a screen, and we see people watching the Michael Lerner Zelda Rubinstein movie, and the movie they're watching is called Mommy. Then we see there's one girl in the crowd. Her name is Patty. She's scared. People are getting agitated. I guess they're really freaked out by this movie. And then things that happen in the movie are starting to parallel themselves to the stuff that's happening in the theater. In fact, a serial killer shows up and starts killing people in the theater at the same time that Michael Lerner's character is killing people in a movie theater on the screen. Kills somebody in the bathroom, then somebody in the bathroom in the theater gets killed. So it's just basically paralleling each other. And we see these things go back and forth, and basically that's what it is for a good probably 50 minutes of the film, is just the two films paralleling each other. Then finally, in the real world, I guess, where the theater is, the serial killer is eventually shot by the police after he kills some people there. The girl, Patty, gets out. She's reunited with her friend who had gone outside to try to get help. And that's pretty much how the film ends. But then we see the very last scene of the movie is another shot inside a movie theater of all the patrons inside watching everything that we just watched. So it's basically a movie within a movie within a movie. And I was watching that movie today. So there you go. That is Anguish. No nudity in this film. There is some gore in this movie and some unsettling stuff too. I've seen so much carnage in my life in cinema. But the one thing that really, really gets me to this day, eyeball pain. If you see an eyeball poked with a needle or just anything, it just makes me cringe. And this has some of that. Actually, it has some what appears to be actual eye surgery going on in this movie. Plus, the guy's collecting eyes, so there's a lot of eye pain going on. Awful. But anyway, that is the movie Anguish. It's a pretty good film, kind of a forgotten little classic from 1987, I think this was. But it's a fun film. You should definitely check this out. Like I said, no nudity, but some pretty decent gore scenes when we have them here. Some it's a slasher basically too, because we see a lot of people literally slashed across the throat, knife in the chest, that sort of thing. Fun film. So anyway, that's Anguish. Now, I have this on DVD from Anchor Bay. Anchor Bay was a fantastic company. I don't even know if they still exist anymore, but man, did they put out the horror stuff in the early 2000s. They were fantastic. Great. I think this has been released on Blu-ray since then. I'm not sure, but if there is, I'll leave a link to that down below. But anyway, that is it. It's Anguish. Michael Lerner, Zelda Rubinstein. Michael Lerner, by the way, died last week Saturday, I think. So in honor of Michael Lerner, Anguish. Check it out. Leave some comments. Watch it. Bye. Anguish.